We present 3 interactive playground add-ons aiming to promote children's play. Together, they span a spectrum of opportunities to promote various forms of play. The first concept we see here is the Nubu. With the central console, colors can be selected, which are then present in the add-ons on the equipment. Children can decide for themselves if they want to select colors to represent players or teams. Or if the colors represent something else, like an activity for example. On top of the console there is a start button, which starts a timer of 2 minutes. This timer can be used in a variety of games. The function of the timer is to give the players a goal to work towards, and to create a competition to make sure children are engaged. The add-ons are designed to fit different playground equipment. The add-ons have LED strips and sensors. So when an equipment is used, the color changes. To indicate the change, a sound is played. The way to change the light and the movement of the LED strips depends on the type of the equipment. In a slide, the color changes when sliding down and the light follows this movement. Within the carousel, it is turning that activates the color change and the LED strip follows this movement. These components can be used to make up different games. One of the games that we had in mind during designing and what we enjoyed playing was the game of Conquer. In this game, the different players of the teams have their own color, and when the player is started, they need to use the playground equipment to conquer all the equipment to their color. When the timer is started, the central console lights up the color which has conquered most equipment in the playground. After 2 minutes there is an end sound, and the winning color is lit up. The second concept is the Dragon School. The Dragon School is a collection of dragon-related story elements that children can use to make up their own story. The interactive elements are the following. The treasure chest. Every dragon needs a treasure to protect. The treasure chest is a starting point of the installation. Listen to the Dragon School intro and see what new treasures were collected since you last opened it. The Dragon Egg. The Dragon Egg can be interacted with in numerous ways to see how the egg, with the baby dragon inside it, will react. The Dragon Breath. The Dragon Breath is a device that lets you experience what it is like to breathe fire like a dragon. The Dragon Roar. It is important to have a good dragon roar. Children can roar into the device and will hear their own roar back, but distorted to sound like a dragon. The Dragon Sight. Have you ever wanted to experience what a dragon really actually sees? Then come and have a look through the Dragon Sight device and have a look around the playground. Play together and combine your strengths. In order to motivate children to play together, the feedback will sound stronger when multiple users interact at the same time. The third concept is the Magic Climb. The Magic Climb is an add-on to a pre-existing climbing station. It links 4 of its parts to 4 different animals, each with a specific recognizable climbing style. When you climb up to one of those animals, you can interact to start the game. During the game, the player will hear an animal sound and will have to climb up to that animal and interact with them. If done correctly, the game will loop and play a new animal sound. If done incorrectly, the game will simply play the animal sound again, until the player finds the correct animal. There is the bee, where you have to climb like a hive-like structure and wave in front of the sensor like a buzzing bee. There is a spider, you have to climb a net like a spider web to press multiple buttons as a spider would with multiple legs. There is a monkey, where you have to swing bar for bar as if swinging from tree to tree to interact with a joystick. And then a mountain goat, where you have to climb a wall like a mountain goat can scale a mountain, and really press an indented button like a goat would ram it with its horns. While the Magic Climb presents a game in and of itself, the true magic happens when players become familiar with the system and are able to make up games on their own to expand on the simple but ambiguous basic play pattern. For example, when you have a lot of players, you could play tag, where the person that presses the right animal gains invulnerability until the next animal is pressed. This way, players are encouraged to spread out and steal invulnerability from each other, while the tagger can run around freely. Another option is to divide the players into 2 groups and to try to race each other to the right animal. When they succeed, they have to tag in their teammate. This could be combined with a point system covering several rounds. If there is only one active player, a fun challenge can be to play the game without touching the ground, but to get to the right button within the embedded 1-minute time limit, so before the system gets idle.